I'd like to invent a fictional intern that I then fire.
Not Emma. We like her.
Yeah, no shit. Did you not hear me? You're fired. Kandee, you're fired.
What's up, dude?
What is up, Treg?
Bro, a lot, man. It's almost Christmas. We got a lot going on. Got a special show today.
We do. I'm not going to lie to the viewers at home. It's possibly we started drinking before this show. So if the quality is...
Yeah.
You know.
Just sorry to Logan downstairs, but I just stole a Celsius. I've never really had these before. I'm sure it's pretty good, though.
My thanks to Kylie, who hooked me up with a beer of hers downstairs. We have some of our own, but I totally mooched one.
We got some dragon smoke tonight.
We're going to keep this one secret because we might drink it with our guest next week as well. So.
That is actually really good.
Celsius.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Wow.
Emma, welcome back.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
So Emma is here on winter break. So she's interning for us during winter break, and she's like, I want to come back on the show.
Exactly what I said.
She didn't say that at all.
Super excited to hear about all the fun things you didn't do.
Yeah.
So, but no, yeah, excited to have you back, though. She produced the show today. She does a really good job at doing that. So, yeah, we wish we had you all year round, for real.
Thanks.
So, with that, though, we also have a special guest on the show today.
We do. Kandee.
Kandee Shook will be on the show today. She is an RMG full-timer.
Yep.
So, yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting. We got a nice little show planned.
We do. Shouldn't be too shammy.
Yeah, we'll talk to Kandee a little bit about her background and, like, coming into RMG. We'll talk to Emma about how college has gone so far and what we plan to do in April and terrorize the streets. And then...
we'll talk about how I met Kandee.
Yes, we'll talk about how Colin met Kandee.
It was not here at RMG.
This is going to get interesting.
I'm Colin motherfucking Jarvis.
I'm Treg Rains. Hey, the Social Guys coming at you. Let's get the show rolling. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Social Guys. Treg Rains here along with Colin motherfucking Jarvis.
Motherfucking Jarvis.
Hey, the show, as always, is sponsored by RMG Rains Management Group, your best and your special digital marketing crew. We are here today with Kandee. What's up, Kandee?
Hey.
How you doing?
Welcome to the show.
I'm great.
You're looking very festive today.
Thanks.
Very festive.
It's Christmas time. I can't help it.
Maybe just stand up for just a moment for those who are, in fact, watching like on YouTube and can see that.
Do you eat syrup on your spaghetti?
No.
What are the 4 basic food groups?
I want to know your food
I'm not
pyramid
kidding.
right
I'm not
now.
kidding. Give the people looking on YouTube, like, show them that it's not just the hat, people.
Yeah,
it is,
yeah.
in fact,
It's the whole
It's Christmas.
kit and caboodle.
she's an angry elf. But
She's angry.
now she's an angry elf. There we go.
Now she's an angry elf.
I thought I'm a nice person.
No, you are very much so.
So tell us a little bit, Kandee, about your background a little bit before coming to RMG and kind of your experience coming into it.
Well, I have a degree in graphic design and marketing. So from there, I mean, I had multiple internships as a marketing student, in marketing while in school. And then upon graduation, I got a job working for a company that actually makes fire and EMS bags. And Bags, yeah.
Okay.
So, like, the bags that, like, they use on the field, like, so I work at, like, the manufacturer of that. So when businesses or, like, departments needed, like, their logo on the bag, my job was to get the logo ready for print, and then they would, like, screen print it onto the bag before it got, like, made.
Nice.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, so
what was your official job title there?
graphic designer.
And so you came up with, like, the different designs to put on bags in, or what?
More of just like prepping, like the design, like prepping the logos that going onto them. Mm-hmm. They also have like a annual catalog, so I actually designed the annual catalog for every year, for the year I was there. But I got it prepped for the next year and after that, and so
Nice.
Yeah.
And then from there, you went to.
I went to HF Management as a social media coordinator. Mm-hmm. So I was with the company for about 3.5 years doing social media, community marketing, some recruiting. And,
Sure.
Yeah, so getting my feet wet in the networking world, and then begged basically begged me to go.
Now you worked with our last guest, Jason, right? Is that where you and he worked together?
Yeah, Jason was the graphic designer while I was the social media coordinator. So
you guys would have had to work together a lot.
So we were literally about this far apart from each other.
There we go. All right.
So, yeah, everyone always joked that we were like the work husband and wife because I would yell at him and be like, Jason, listen to me.
That. Yeah.
Like
Do you have a work wife?
Oh, I don't know about that. I can just see Kandee yelling at somebody.
I don't know. I've never
thing? I don't have a regular
I don't know.
wife, so.
Is it a thing? Is that a thing though? I don't know if it is a thing.
I don't know, man.
I saw a TikTok the other night. This is why I'm questioning this right now. Is I saw a TikTok the other night and it was of a girl that says, "Ask him about his work wife. Ask him about his work wife." Oh, you didn't know he has one?
You know, we had like a lunch meeting earlier this week, and the like waiter was like talking about some other waitress who's like his work wife, and I was like, whatever. But that was just
whatever.
I was like, all right.
Oh, here you go.
I was like, cool guy.
Here, look at her. She's on it, on top of it. Work wife, a woman with whom you work, whose proximity and frequent interaction leads to her becoming your primary female companion during work hours. She will become a substitute for your wife while you are at work, providing companionship and support, but without the emotional and sexual elements for a time. What? You will eventually develop a huge crush on her, but will think you've kept it hidden. You haven't. Everyone at work will think it's obvious.
Okay, well, seeing that both Jason and I were both married, but
I don't know.
I mean, I don't have a real wife, and I'm trying to keep it that way. So I don't
Listen,
know.
I have a real wife. I don't want a work wife.
Yeah, one's plenty. One's plenty.
Yeah, one is plenty.
One's plenty.
They already talk.
I was like, I mean, we're basically like new best friends.
Yeah.
But no, so Jason and I were like, honestly, like we were really close. Like, not to sound bad, but we went to lunch all the time together because it was easier. Because we literally were like, and it was
Your pals, your friends.
We are, yeah, and we still are. I mean, he called me earlier, so I mean, we still are in communication, even though we don't work together anymore.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
Yeah.
That guy's my
super
spirit
cool.
animal. I love that guy.
Super cool dude. Yeah.
I told you that you guys would be really good friends.
You did.
Yeah.
I was not wrong.
No.
So now you're at RMG. What's different about explain to? And I'm not trying to just put like my own company on, like, you know.
Yeah, how's working for
platform.
Treg? What's that like?
Well, it depends on when he's listening or not. I'm just kidding.
That's fair. That's fair. She's actually right. Yeah. She knows she's right.
Yeah.
Like she's not lying here. Like that wasn't like a cute little joke.
There are moments where actually it happens often where I'll ask a question and then I don't.
It does.
And I'll be like, good talk. Okay.
Also, for those of you who don't know, they sit in the same room about 12 feet from each other. So, like, if he didn't hear her, he was, I don't know, it's definitely his fault. Like,
so, in my defense, and she knows this now, but, like, usually what happens is I have a client who will text, call, or email me, and then I give my undivided attention to my clients. I really do. And she knows this. Mm-hmm. So, you know. At first, though, she was probably like, what a dick. But, like,
it does get kind of annoying, though, when I need, like, a question answered. Like, I'm currently working on something, and I ask a question.
Yeah.
And then I have to wait 10 minutes to get my answer.
Sometimes
I'm going to get you a Nerf gun for Christmas. You just
Oh, that would be great.
So, funny, it goes along with that. So, when Jason and I worked together, there was, like, a wall between us. And then when he didn't answer me because he had, like, his headphones or something, he didn't hear me. Like, depending on what snack I was eating, because I'm a snacker. Treg knows I'm a snacker. Yeah. If I had, like, goldfish or popcorn, I would literally throw it over the wall at him. And if I didn't have a snack, I would throw, like, paper clips or something. Yeah. It got his attention every time really fast. So I start throwing snacks at him and it'll be fine.
Yeah. Usually I'll hear like a. That's what I'll hear.
Hey.
Yeah.
Fuck face.
Yeah. Usually that's what I hear. And I'm
turn
just
around.
Like, yeah. What's up? So.
And it's usually like a one-word answer. Like it's all I need, just like a. Okay, yes, yep, okay, cool. Like, never like a whole like 10-minute paragraph conversation.
Emma,
like
have you dealt with the same?
You can be honest, maybe.
I think she's the nicest person we know. So like that was the nice version of it. Yeah, partner.
Yeah, partner.
Yeah.
He responds better when he has his headphones in because I have to wave at him.
I feel bad for Treg. I feel bad for Treg. We cannot ever let the ladies that work for me come on here and complain about me. We'll just be here for 9 hours. Like it's a lot, I'm sure.
No, I mean, it is, though. I mean, he's
yeah.
really, like, he's honestly, I mean, he's letting me, he trusts me to kind of, especially, like, on my skills as a graphic designer, he's letting me go for it.
Yep.
A lot of times if, like, I'm like, I have this idea, and he's like, okay, let's do it. Like, he's really trustworthy and, like, knowing that I have the knowledge and the skills to back up what I'm doing. And if we don't, like, neither one of us know, we're going to decide together if it's worth it, if it's not worth it. So, I mean, he's flexible with me.
He talks super highly about you, by the way,
Aww.
when you're not in the room. Yeah.
I talk super highly about everybody here. In this room right here, I talk super highly about everyone.
Aw.
All right.
Fucking love you guys.
Time to shut the fuck up now. All right. Had to crack off. Had to get rid of that ooey
All that
stuff.
happiness.
Was that what a feeling was?
I got a feeling.
I don't know if I've ever had one.
So,
Start trying.
but what I was meaning about though before was explain to us now. And I mean, I know this, and maybe Emma has a different perspective of this as well. And for Colin, this is kind of new, but
I don't know anything about whatever we're about to talk about.
he doesn't.
That's okay.
But the question that I have for you is, what is the difference stepping foot into RMG, being a startup, but also being very client oriented and being very hands-on with everything that companies need, compared to, doing tasks, for other companies? What's the difference when it comes to a social media agency? Where does RMG set itself apart, and what have you noticed stepping foot in there and like kind of just diving headfirst in?
Well, side thing. First, fun fact is I always said I would never work for a marketing agency. Obviously, that didn't work.
Yeah, nice job.
And I said that because I didn't want to change, like, something different every day. I always had a different, like, task every day working for a corporation. And all my internships were all corporations and stuff too. But what I have learned to adjust to being in a marketing agency is, obviously every day is different, but being able to connect with the clients one-on-one, reaching out to them if they have any questions. I've seen the relationship that Treg has with the clients, and I'm trying to start to build that with them. But he has that. I'm starting to also build that, is like that friendship. I mean, it goes beyond just being a client that you reach out to, once in a while. It's like, hey, like, we want to get coffee, you want to have lunch or something, and just see how things are going, how things going for your business, how things are going for our business, and really building that friendship, not only on a client relationship, but a friendship relationship.
Yeah.
And I think that makes a huge difference, not only for for RMG, but also for their business as well.
Yeah.
It makes a huge difference that way.
Yeah. Yeah, in my perspective of that, it would give me, if I was the business, it would give me a sense of trust. It would give me a sense of, okay, this person has the best interest for me, and not only is he working for me, but he's also, he's going above and beyond. Not only on just business relationship, but a personal relationship, and then on top of that, he's also like, this company is also trying to fight for us.
Mm-hmm.
That's successful small town business.
Yeah.
That's the way business is done in Wapak and in communities like Wapak, or at least people that want to be good at it and be successful at it.
And we'll even we'll be honest with
Which is
them.
great.
If there's something that we don't think is going to work, and then they either agree and they trust us to just go with what we believe is best, or if they're like, no, we want to do it this way, we'll do it that way, because we want them to be happy too.
Mm-hmm.
So we've had a couple of times even where we're like, maybe we should try a different route, and they're like, okay, we'll trust that you guys know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Either way, it's success for either one of us.
I can't believe it, but we do marketing for a living. Maybe you guys should listen to us.
I don't ever say that to people, but
Sometimes we just wish they would trust us a little bit more off the bat.
But you know what, though? In all the companies I've ever worked for, either all the way through internship to now, it is hard. Like, honestly, people don't trust them. I hate to say it, but people don't trust the marketing department sometimes because,
Sure.
a lot of their stuff is based on statistics, and, companies are spending a bunch of money for marketing, but they don't always see the ROI on it.
Sure.
And so it's hard.
That's a big misconception with our company too.
And it's hard to spend, $500 when you're not going to exactly see $500 come back to you.
Right.
But it
At least
might.
not immediately.
Exactly. And that's hard for some people to understand, no matter what industry you're a part of, whether it's banking to insurance to whatever. I mean, there's so many different things that
I'm
can
sure
go
there are
broad.
sorts of jobs. I don't really know any, but
Yeah. Well, the big thing is though, and we've heard it literally just this week. We had a sit down meeting with a client or with a potential client, and they said, "Well, I don't see the ROI in this." Now, granted, this person was very new to the entire development of what we're doing, so personally, I didn't understand the interjection because there was no context behind it. So like he was just like, I don't understand the ROI behind what you guys do, and I was like, our ROI is that you don't have to fucking do it.
return on investment for those of you at home.
ROI, return on investment. But the return on investment of what we do, we're a time saving service. We help people separate the marketing from what they do, so that way they can focus on what they want to do better.
And depending on the level, a money saving service. You contract out to you guys. That costs X amount of money.
Yeah.
You hire a marketing department. That is a salary. That is healthcare. That is a bonus. That is a retirement match.
Liabilities.
That is a multi-million-dollar investment.
Yeah.
And for some people, that's worth it.
Sure.
Not everybody.
Sure.
You guys do a great job, but not everybody should.
Right.
Honda doesn't need you guys. They've got a marketing department of their own that costs like millions of dollars, and
they
it's
probably
worth it.
got like 20 people in their marketing department.
Right.
Yeah.
But for, Joe Schmo who's running a semi-successful business, maybe with 100 employees or something like that.
You can look at us almost like a portable marketing company, really. Because honestly, would you want to hire 4 people to do all what we can do? Because honestly, we come to the package with website design experience, social media experience, ad experience, now Google certified experience, now Hulu partnership, also YouTube partnership. Bringing all that to the door rather than one person who gets hired off the street. You know what I'm saying? So, we're like a marketing company on wheels. But Emma, going back to you here now, what's been your experience with stepping foot into RMG? I mean, it's all new to you. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think as a college student, having an internship, you just kind of expect to do the side work, input all of this into an Excel sheet, which you have to get there sometime. You have to put your work in. But I don't know. With a business like this that's so hands-on, so many different clients, I got experience in everything.
Yeah.
So huge learning opportunity for me. And it's also just I like the unpredictableness of it. If a client has anything to worry about, we drop everything. We go.
We do.
We take care of all their concerns.
Yeah.
So I honestly like that part of it because it's
because we actually care.
Exactly, yeah. And I don't go into work I'm going to do the same exact thing every single day because it's always something a little bit different.
Right.
Yeah, hands-on and whatever's best for them.
Yeah.
And it's interesting that you say that and how you talked about we come with all these skills. One of my internships was for an insurance company, and there were 8 of us in the marketing department, and each of us had our own specific thing that we were in charge of.
Right.
So there was specifically someone that oversaw the website. There was specifically someone that oversaw all the social media. So it's you have each person does their own thing.
Yeah.
So you think times all the different skills that we have.
Yeah.
That insurance company is paying for every single one of those to do it every single day. Not that it's bad because they're a huge company, but
we're all laughing because Colin's over here fucking cutting a lime.
I'm paying attention.
Turning into a Cancun bartender over here.
I'm paying attention.
We're just over here. The whole table starts to shake, but we all of us look right at Colin. He's just cutting a lime, nothing's going on.
he tried to be discreet
With a pocket knife.
Be prepared.
Oh, that's great.
I was trying to. We were all, okay.
You were trying to be discreet.
Okay, well, since that didn't happen, let's talk about our beverage options for tonight.
Yeah.
I was not trying to force that on anybody. I was trying to be cool.
So the beverages we got tonight, we do have one of my favorite beers. Is the Dragon's Milk White Bourbon Barrel Aged White Stout. This is probably one of my most favorite beers.
It's very good. I like it. It's lovely. We do, in fact, have a non-alcoholic option. for our under 21-year-old, and I'll be drinking one, and everybody else can.
You making her a drink right now?
Yeah, this for her.
Nice.
Is that what the random
This
wine
one's gonna
cutting
be
is
for
for?
mine. Hey, okay, everybody except Kandee can have one. So, ginger beer, for those of you who don't know, is not beer. It's a soda. It's like ginger ale, except like really, really gingery.
Right.
And it pops up in a lot of cocktails, but it's good on its own.
Pops up in a lot of cocktails.
It and a lime, lovely. It and a lime, for those of you who are of legal drinking age, it and a lime with dark rum floated on top is called a dark and stormy. I believe it's the
Interesting.
believe
Didn't
it's
know
the
that.
national drink of Bermuda, I think.
Like the triangle?
Like the country.
Interesting. Didn't know there was a country.
which is at one point of the triangle. It's what
Okay.
the triangle's named
Okay.
after.
There's a lot of shit that goes back.
Where
It's
is
very
that
good.
on the globe?
It's one of my Atlantic Ocean. So Atlantic Ocean, Caribbean, Florida. One corner
Dear
of the
Google.
one corner of the Bermuda Triangle is.
Oh, it's like an
Miami.
island.
Yeah, it's in the fucking ocean. Jesus. Yeah. Okay, one corner of the Bermuda Triangle I think is Miami. I think another is Bermuda, and a third is something else farther south, maybe like
said
Havana
Miami?
or something. I don't know.
Miami's part of Bermuda?
The Bermuda no,
The Triangle.
You were talking about the Bermuda Triangle.
yeah.
I think the Bermuda Triangle is an area that is a triangle that is designated by a point in Bermuda, a point in Miami, and somewhere farther south of that, maybe like
Gotcha.
the Dominican Republic or something.
I didn't
I'm
know it
not
was that
positive.
close to the United States.
I mean, it's reasonably close. It's
mean,
not. It's a
still gonna
country.
be a couple
Yeah, I've
hour
never done the
flight.
research
I think
on
it's
it.
a British protectorate.
I was just saying, like, who owns the?
I think it's a British protectorate. Anyway, that's there with the dark rum on top. It's called Dark and Stormy. It's one of my favorite cocktails.
Nice.
But with the Virgin is
Cocktails.
great.
Yeah.
Got one for Emma. I'm going to have one. You guys can have some too.
Okay. Sounds good. So he's going to take that over to Emma real quick. Go
Thank you.
I really need to take my hat off because it itches my forehead.
ahead and take it off.
Should I talk about how cool my outfit is for?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
how successful I am with my outfit?
Yeah, absolutely.
Award winning, as
Do
it
you,
turns
want,
out.
do you want me to preface this a little bit?
Sure.
So we are recently, the reason why Colin said we might have had a little bit to drink tonight already is because, so first off, me and Colin were at class all day today, which lasted forever.
I mean,
Bro.
it did. It was cool stuff.
An entire
but-
day.
It was cool
Like
stuff,
8 hours.
but literally it took forever. Like normally though, we get done at like 2:30, 3 o'clock, and usually we can bolt back here and be back by 4.
Oh my
That
gosh.
was loud. I liked it.
Somebody might
Like,
be dead.
But no, so like today went super long, and it was just,
Sure.
it was just uncomfortably
want a
long
lot.
for me. I was
Not a
ready to go
lot.
home.
That's a lot.
There are 4 bottles, and there are 4 people.
It's not
in here.
alcoholic.
I don't care. Doesn't mean I'm gonna like it.
You never had ginger beer?
I don't think so.
It's like going to college all over again, Kandee. Just drink what's in the cup.
Yeah, you see,
But
you
don't
might
set
find
your
this-
drink down.
don't
You might
don't
find
set
this
your drink
so
down.
hard to believe, but I was not a partier in college.
All right, you
No.
and I are a lot worse people than both of the ladies up here. Like they're
know,
much better people.
I know.
than
As
we
a
are.
college athlete, we got in trouble if we got caught.
True. That's fair.
We're going to talk about your time as a college athlete in a minute. Go ahead and talk about your
My elf
and
outfit.
segue into how you and I met. Go ahead and talk about the elf
Okay,
outfit.
well, I really need to take my hat off. So finish your thing about that, so I can get this.
Oh
itchy
no,
stomach.
talk. Yeah, go.
Yeah. So
We're gonna.
So we just
points.
we recently just got back. That's why Colin said that we were drinking earlier. We just got back from class. From class, we came back here and we went straight to our chamber business after hours event, which is where it was ugly.
It's December. It's the
ugly
Christmas party.
Christmas sweater party. Yeah.
It's a week before Christmas. I mean, what else? do you
Yeah,
expect?
so you get, there's free drinks flowing and stuff like that. And one of the things was the ugliest Christmas sweater.
Which I don't really call this a sweater.
I mean, it's not a sweater, but
It's
you
an
went all
outfit.
out.
Yeah.
I don't even. Literally, all I did was just put this on and a hat on that I
Right.
bought like 3 hours ago.
Gunshot warning. Oh, that one didn't do it.
Did not do it.
Well, anyway, so I successfully won the female best. So I won chamber bucks.
She got some chamber bucks.
And then I said that I wanted to go buy. I knew exactly what I wanted to buy. So I'm going to showcase how awesome my
So you
thing-
broke into Kylie's state and local.
State and local.
State and local was locked up.
She gave me permission. She even told
You
me.
did. We learned about B&Es today, and it's not bacon and eggs.
Yeah, we were at the courthouse and the sheriff's office today
It's
for the
not
value
that
class.
important. Okay, look how awesome my choice of thing to buy is.
Hey, check it out.
It's Merry Christmas.
So, hey, you guys can get the same stuff like that, though. All you have to do is just go visit State and Local here
Yeah.
locally in Wapakoneta, Ohio.
Yeah,
Kylie
so
does a
I'm
great
gonna
job.
use my
How you like that plug,
gift
Kylie,
certificate.
the teacher?
She listens to the podcast. She gave me that
She's a
beer that I was
podcast
drinking
fan.
at the
She did.
beginning of the thing.
I even
Kylie's
told her
great.
I
Kylie's
was
great.
gonna
We love Kylie.
get something cool that I want.
We love
for my
staying
house.
local. Seriously, like if you ever
We should
need some
put
like
this
really,
on the front door of our office.
yeah.
Okay, here's
Okay.
the only problem though. Here's the only problem. How much chamber dollars did you win?
25.
25.
How much does that cost?
48. Okay, listen, I'll be willing to give up a little bit for this.
A little bit more collateral.
She told you to find something that you could buy with the chamber dollars.
No. She told me I could find something to buy. That just means that I get $25 extra that I don't have to pay.
There you go.
And since I don't math, I don't really know what 48 minus 25 is off the top of my head.
That would be 13, right?
Yeah, don't mind me out of just working.
No, not 13. That'd be 38.
No, 38 because 25 plus 25 is.
So it'd be 23. It'd be 23. You're $23 off.
Okay, so then great. For $23, we're going to put this on the front of our office door to go along with all the rest of the cool Christmas decorations that I
Yeah,
did.
so she totally decorated our
So
office.
it's going to be up next week.
It's going to be up tomorrow.
I mean,
Yeah, it'll probably be
okay,
up
but
tomorrow.
but like Christmas is okay. So it's going to be up tomorrow. It's going to be up the next 8 days.
Right.
I'm not
be
here
taken
the week
down.
after Thanksgiving, Christmas. So he's not taking it down because he doesn't. So guess it's going to stay up there until after the new year.
Touche.
Ladies, how do you feel about a ginger beer and lime?
Yeah, how do you guys like that?
I
I haven't tried it.
I've never tried one, so I'm
thought we were all
curious to
doing
see
it
what you guys
together.
think.
I know. It's not that
Well, I
good.
have
What
one
you
for
think?
you, Treg. Should I
Let
open
me,
it?
let me wait. I want to drink this first.
Wait and see
That's
if
good.
they hate it.
Yeah.
I really like it.
Yeah.
Do you? Mm-hmm. Oh, Emma's drinking ginger beer.
I don't hate it, but I don't love it.
I mean, it's not like a game changer. With the
a game
dark rum in
changer.
there, it's a game changer.
That's a game changer.
Game changer. You heard it. So I got to tell you this, by the way. This has been bugging the shit out of me. I watched I'm a huge Joe Rogan fan, right?
Yeah.
So I was watching one of his most recent shows, and he had a beekeeper on his show. Okay,
An apiarist.
thank you. Did not know that's what they're called.
Yep.
But her name was Erica Thompson. This girl is like super beekeeper. Like he's literally talking to her, and he's like, "So what do you like to do for fun?" And she goes, and she's a very attractive woman.
She might be my future wife because I would love to keep bees.
But I don't think she would be because
Okay.
You said you weren't going to get married.
he
Though.
literally
Wow.
he literally asked her though. He goes, "So what do you like to do for fun?" And she goes, "But what do you mean? I love bees." And like Joe Rogan, if you know Joe Rogan, he just kind of like took a step back real quick, like in his mind, he was just like, oh, like you really like bees. And she's like, yeah. He goes, so, but what do you do with like humans? She goes,
Talk about bees.
I
Eat lots of honey.
I only hang out with bees. And he's just like,
He's awesome.
oh my God. Like that's insane though, to have somebody
It
who's
is.
that,
I mean, she knows what she likes. I understand passion. I like that.
but to be out of touch with like people.
I'm not sure I'm in touch with people either. I'm a weird guy.
I don't think you're that weird.
And
Everybody's weird in their own way.
I've always been interested in beekeeping, and bees are like incredible insects, and honey is one of nature's greatest products.
No, I agree. I
honey.
do love me some honey. I love honeycomb.
It never goes bad.
Yeah.
It is what the oldest alcohol known to mankind is fermented from, and I make some mead myself.
You
as
know?
it turns
Did
out.
you know that honey can also be used to keep a lot of diseases away, especially if you were born in the area where you eat that local honey?
Yeah, so like with allergies,
Yeah.
if you have allergies and you like eat raw honey,
Yeah, it's raw. Yeah,
yeah, like raw
organic
honey
Yeah.
from that area, it's got to
Yeah.
be within like I don't know, 20,
like a 20-mile radius, yeah.
Then it's supposed to help like prevent allergies, cure I don't know if I cure allergies,
You can
but
use it
like
as an antiseptic. Like if you
Oh,
cut
yeah.
yourself, you just slap a honey right on there and
Slap of honey.
slap a honey.
Love it.
Wait, my ma used to do it.
yeah, like like they say like a tablespoon of honey every day is actually like really really good for your immune system.
Tablespoon of honey.
I mean, I don't know if I
And
would just
making
like take
mead.
a shot of honey every day, but
I
What's
haven't
that
made
song?
mead in
What's
a
that
while.
song, Emma?
Spoonful of sugar.
Spoonful of
Makes
sugar.
the medicine
Thank
go
you.
down. Did you
Yes.
never see Mary fucking Poppins?
No, I just couldn't think of the name of it.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, but
Medicine go down.
but no, I just thought I thought it was just weird, like the way she answered like the questions. I was just like,
I mean, yeah.
that's like you have one interest in life, but that's it.
Honestly, I respect that. I'm not saying she's going to
there's-
be my future wife.
They
but
showed,
I get that. I
they
respect that.
They showed a video of her, like, she doesn't wear any protective gear at all. Okay.
Brave.
And they showed
One
her
with the bees.
They showed her in a complete swarm. Her name, if you want to look her up, her name's Erica Thompson with a K, not a C.
Said she's hot.
She like comes up right above. You don't even have
Yeah.
to like search it.
No, she's very hot. Oh, look, it's right there. Erica Thompson on Joe Rogan Show. That's the podcast right there.
You do stuff with beeswax.
So what's crazy is though
Maybe,
is
like,
that she was on
I
there.
like
though.
to garden. My garden would probably
soap.
be.
Look,
my
she's very
prop-
attractive.
My
right?
garden would probably like jump off.
Isn't she not attractive?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah. But so there's a video of her though,
like her hair.
and she is in a complete swarm of bees. In mid swarm, she just like dives into their nest or whatever and just starts
Comb.
eating honeycomb. And she's like, it's so good. And I'm just like, okay. Like at first I was like, oh, she's a little weird, but it's cool. She's hot. And then like as it kept going, I was like, oh, she's fucking weird.
Like just I've never actually ate honeycomb.
Oh, it's good.
I don't think I have either.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you can actually get some at Aldi's. They have
Wait,
it.
is there
They
a
sell it at
Jeopardy
Aldi's.
question about her? Click on Jeopardy. I fucking
Was she
love Jeopardy.
was she on Jeopardy?
I don't think so. But
You can just log in if you want.
I haven't watched as much Jeopardy since Alex Trebek died. R.I.P. Very sad.
I feel like you'd be very successful at Jeopardy.
I think you would too. I think you'd kill it.
No.
I'd do bad. My mom would do better than I.
What if it was like history?
Well, yeah, but it's not always.
True.
It's not
History,
always-
Greek mythology, I'd kill it. But was she on Jeopardy? No, okay, she was a question on Jeopardy.
Oh, I see. Behind the scenes, we actually filmed.
She's got a full set on there though.
Yeah, that's crazy though.
Or maybe a category, one of those video categories about beekeeping or something.
Yeah.
I like Wheel of Fortune. I feel like
I hate Wheel of Fortune. I can't spell. I'm a terrible speller. Like, I just can't do something about it mentally.
Hey,
especially when there's no
let's,
like letters to help you with.
Let's get into what we got for the show. What do we got coming up? We got
You
some
have
rapid fire questions.
Fire? Yes.
Cool. Let's check it out.
Okay. All right.
What do you got for us?
Rapid fire. First one. What did you eat for breakfast?
I don't eat breakfast.
I didn't eat anything today.
Yeah, I didn't eat breakfast. Actually, no, I take it back. I did. I had a Nature Valley soft baked brown sugar cinnamon bar.
Does breakfast count when it's at 11 o'clock and I had leftover Chipotle?
Emma said no.
Then that's the first thing I ate.
That's called
today.
lunch. Breakfast.
Well, it's breaking your fast.
It is true.
I never eat breakfast. It fucks with my stomach. I don't know why.
I
You
need
can't
to.
eat right off the bat. Like in the
I
morning. You have to be awake for a couple hours.
I have to start to train my mind to do a protein shake for breakfast. And we were doing it.
We did really good for
we
like
did-
a week.
We did really good for a week. But I need to get back on that because honestly, like, there's some days where I'm just like, man, I could really go for like a croissant, like, But yeah,
Oh no, we're at those fancy little kolache
I
things.
want one. Somebody's got to go with me sometime next week. I don't think I'm terribly
Jill's
busy
bought a
at
bunch.
work,
We've
honestly.
had them. They're pretty
yeah,
good.
they are good. I want to try the
What's that?
jalapenos
We
ones.
decided.
I'll call
what
you
did we-
guys.
So good.
We decided well, it's a fancy picnic blanket, basically. But it's good. It's a good fancy picnic blanket.
All right, what else we got?
All right. Did you ever have a crush on a cartoon as a little kid?
On a cartoon.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Wait, you're shaking your head. Yes. What?
Lead it off.
I just read the questions.
Lead it off.
Yeah, you got to lead us off here. Who was it? Doug Funny?
All right.
Well, we've been pulling up like what they look like.
Nick Wilde Zootopia?
It's not even a human. Wait, hold on.
You what kind of bestiality shit is this?
I thought you were a nice girl, Emma.
You have to watch the movie to understand.
Gotcha. Okay.
I mean,
All
I
right.
do really like that movie, but
Nick Wilde's just laying chum up and down that movie.
This came out 3 years ago.
Okay, I'm gonna say mine. You can look.
It was 3 years.
You can look mine up. All right.
right.
Mine is Jessica Rabbit.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah.
what is this from?
Who killed Roger Rabbit?
Probably was before I was born.
That's Roger Rabbit. Wait, that's Roger Rabbit, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it was Roger Rabbit's wife.
Yeah. Who killed? Yeah.
Yeah, Who Killed Roger Rabbit was the movie.
Yeah. I haven't seen it forever.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, mine is Meg from the Hercules movie.
Dude, I thought you were gonna say Meg from Family Guy. I was like, what?
Oh.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. For
I
sure.
loved Hercules. I
loved Hercules, too.
Hercules was a great movie.
I think that's one of the couple like instigations.
That was a good
I had to
question,
get
by the way.
way
That was a
into
good
Greek
question.
mythology. Like I got way into Greek mythology early, and I think
Because of Hercules.
I think that was
His crush on Meg.
one of the. She's hot. Look at her.
I mean, he had a crush on her even. So,
Yeah, no shit.
honestly, I don't think I had like a special character.
Oh, there was
We
one.
no,
don't
seriously,
believe
I
you.
honestly like.
Was it Hercules?
Johnny Bravo,
Dexter,
Dexter,
The Grinch.
the Grinch.
You telling me I'm mean now too? Jeez.
Johnny Quest.
No, honestly, I honestly don't.
Johnny Quest dog
don't.
band.
Seabiscuit.
Nothing.
Was that a cartoon?
I don't think. I think it's a real movie.
Was it
Chris from Family Guy.
Chris from Family Guy? Cheese, Meg.
All right, next question. What is your go-to Winans order?
Vanilla hot chocolate.
Oh,
Because I don't drink coffee.
So for those of you who do not know what Winans is, that is Walpacanetta's Starbucks. Just so
I don't
you guys
drink
know.
coffee either. I don't have an order. I don't know if I've ever gotten it.
I'm a black coffee guy, straight through.
Emma.
But although I will, hold on though. Emma knows though. She turned me into what's the thing you like?
Chai tea.
The chai tea latte. So I started getting that, but I get a dirty chai tea,
Oh yeah.
which is they add a shot of espresso in it.
Yeah, shot olive juice.
Oh.
Yeah, it's very
That
good.
sounds good.
It's very good.
Emma and I actually had Winans today without you,
Oh, you dogs. I've been busy this week. I'm sorry.
and I got a vanilla hot chocolate, like I do. Pretty much every-
Yeah, you are a vanilla hot
Winans
chocolate
also
through and
happens
through.
to be about 2 doors down from this building.
Yeah, it's super easy to go.
In the summer, I do the refreshers because
Oh yeah, they're what was the thing you
Peach
always?
sunset.
Yes, sunset peach tea.
Yeah.
Those are fire.
All right. What was your first impression of one another?
Wait, hold on. When are you too old to say that's fire? What's the cutoff?
40?
40? Okay, cool.
How old are you?
33.
40.
Not 40?
Not 40. All right.
You got a few more
what was
years.
it? What was it again? What's the question?
What was your first impression of one another?
Go
Ooh,
home.
I will
go.
let Colin go first.
Well, I don't actually remember the first time I hung out with Treg, but I've always liked Treg.
Yep.
Kandee, what was your first impression of me and Treg?
Okay, well, my first impression of Colin was that you were an awful softball player.
All right. My first impression of Kandee. Oh, boy. So Kandee and I met before she started working for RMG, right before.
In the summer.
This summer, we were in the same co-ed softball league. I'm going to jump in on this if you guys don't mind. We fucking hated Kandee. We're like, anytime we saw her show up for like a softball game, we were like, oh fuck, gotta be fucking kidding me. We
Why
gotta
is that?
fucking play. All right, so it was a co-ed
so
softball.
nice.
I didn't, you know what? I actually didn't talk to her or even know what her name was, but I hated her. It's true. Kandee, I've
I
come
also
to,
have to add that his team crippled me.
it wasn't me.
It wasn't me. Shaggy said that.
I've come to like Kandee very much once I like met her and learned what her name was. But at the time, co-ed softball league, it was the non-serious league. There was a serious league, and then there was a less serious league, and then there was us. We were like underneath that. And the reason that you know that that's true is because they asked me to play on it. I am as good at softball as you would imagine I am, which is bad. It's really fucking bad. And so our team it's hard pitching. It's hard pitching for like slow pitch softball. And like our team and another team that we liked a lot, and there were only 4 teams in the whole league. Everybody's just swinging at whatever they got. Like I don't think we walked somebody all year. Like we were moving our feet to swing at a ball if we had to. Like just we're out to have fun. Like we're out to swing. Like we're gonna fucking swing.
Yeah.
Kandee's team.
Specifically me. He could care less about anybody else.
Specifically, no, it was your team as a whole, but you were emblematic of a larger issue.
I was on a couple of teams, so it depends on which one it was.
There was a game where in 5 at-bats, I
It was
think you
4,
had.
because you keep telling me all the time it's 4.
4, fine. 4 at-bats. 4 at-bats. Kandee didn't swing the bat one time.
I took the walk.
I don't mean that she, like, didn't hit the ball one time. Kandee didn't swing the fucking bat one time in 4 at-bats in a fucking game. And we were like, we were like, this. We were like, oh my God, you gotta be fucking kidding me? Like, let's just all bring lawn chairs and camp out in the fuck. Should have lit a cigar and sat down. Like, what the fuck? Thought we were here to play softball. What the fuck? And so after we walked like 9 people on the team and like 4 of them were Kandee, we were just like 4 of them were Kandee.
There was multiple walks in a row often.
Emma's over there dying.
It was not just me, my entire team, and I think we're going to get members of that team on this show at some point. They will back this up. We hated the team, and we hated Kandee. And then, yeah, we did cripple Kandee. Why don't you tell that story?
Okay, so first off,
It wasn't me.
you're right.
Actually,
It
you
was
said.
not you. Also, so I played softball my whole life. Softball. I played in college.
Join the Serious League next year.
I did.
You didn't.
Not this one. I did the other league. I played on a couple of leagues.
Great. Join the Serious League next year.
But I enjoyed playing for this league because it was fun. Apparently, I took that as but I am super competitive, and I also am like
Do you-
not. Hold on.
Did you have a fun time not swinging in one
I
time?
had a good time getting on base without having to. Because here's the also thing: is I'm not like a solid like I can play the field, but when it comes to like batting and hitting, like it's not my area of expertise. Like I'm not good. I'll be honest. I'll own up to that. So if I'm gonna hit the ball, it's mostly gonna go to the pitcher or the first baseman because I'm a left-handed batter. Second base, I'm not fast enough to run that 60 feet.
Do you think you're fucking slower than I am, Kandee? Jesus Christ.
Do you want to have a foot race?
I'll probably lose so I would have lost when you were crippled.
When you were crippled.
Okay, so to me being crippled. So what happened was I was playing first base. Mind you, I'm typically an outfield. I've always played outfield. But this specific game, I was filling in for another team, and they didn't have someone to play first base. I was like, yeah, sure.
And we were like, oh my God, they asked her to sub.
So in the first inning, so I'm playing first base, and I put my foot on the base.
So is Colin and his team just like in the dugout like, oh, shit.
You guys are
Yes.
This chick again.
Yes. There are 9 other people on that team. This was not just me. I swear to God, guys. Like, I'm going to make everybody else back this up.
This is hilarious, though.
So I'm playing first base, and I put my foot on the bag, and whoever, I don't even know, I just remember watching it happen.
We know who it is. I'm not going to rat him out
That's
on
okay.
like camera, but I'll tell you later.
All I know is I felt their cleat go into my foot.
Ooh.
Like full on into my foot. I actually laid on the ground.
Like a metal
He
cleat.
felt
No, we couldn't have metal cleats, but it was still like a.
he felt really bad about it. It was like an accident. I mean,
And
we
it
hated you,
was.
but like it was not. It was
Like
not.
I
like
literally like.
it was not like a let's, you know.
Yeah, I.
End this today.
So in this,
It ends tonight.
and I honestly like I laid on the ground for a minute. Like I was like I get hurt. Like, but of course me like being the person I am, I powered through and like played the rest of the game. But by the end of the
Yeah.
game, like I couldn't barely even run. Like it hurt because I couldn't like roll my foot because it was like
Sure.
the top of my foot. So the whole rest of the night, like I was like, oh, it's fine. And then the next morning, I was actually supposed to do an obstacle course race. So I got up at like I don't know 1 o'clock in the morning to go to the bathroom, and I put my foot down, and I literally fell because I couldn't put any weight on my foot. And so of course I couldn't do the race, and I ended up going to urgent care to like get like x-rays because I couldn't put any weight on my feet the whole night. My foot was so
He felt really
swollen.
bad about that.
And it's okay.
He did really.
And I get
was-
that, and I'm
was-
glad that I'm not glad he feels bad about it. But like honestly, like
No, he did.
I know, and I appreciate that, but it did I couldn't put any weight on my foot for like a week. They actually when I came the next week to softball, and I was like, hey guys, and they're like, what's wrong? I was like, so remember when you guys someone stepped on my foot last week? Like I'm legit out of commission, so I couldn't, and so.
Yeah.
So mind you, on top of all this happening,
We just all looked at the guy. We're like,
I even so I also
no, we don't remember that.
so not only on top of that, so I'm a marathon runner. I just started my marathon training.
She's a runner. She's a track star.
Not track. I do long distance running, not sprinting. And so I just started my marathon training. So I had to actually the doctor told me I had to take a month off of my training. I couldn't put any impact on my foot for a month, which was awful because that's one less month of marathon training. And anybody who understands running like long distances,
Not me.
Mm-hmm.
that's okay.
Same.
It takes
Used to.
months and months.
Back in my past life.
It takes months of training to get to a marathon. So I had to literally and it was hard. Like I it was hard for me mentally because then I had to like get remotivated to run again when I could run again. But yeah, so I was out of commission courtesy of somebody on Colin's team.
I just want to be very clear. I've gotten to meet Kandee now and gotten to know her, and she's lovely. I like her very much. She's a wonderful person.
There we go.
But before I like knew her name or had talked to her ever, I absolutely hated her.
And joined the cult of crushing my foot. I'm just kidding.
Dude, we took some real injuries in there.
Yeah.
I almost killed CJ Steineke, and
But he's last time I
I feel like
talked to him,
that question was just for them.
yeah.
I think so.
All right, what else we got, Emma?
So, what is the prettiest word you can think of?
Ooh,
prettiest
word. Cute.
That first I came to mind was
Pretty?
gorgeous, but I don't know if that really counts.
Titties.
Gorgeous titties.
What word in life makes you happier than any other?
Yeah, but pretty, I feel like pretty is like a different type of vibe.
It's a beautiful word. Okay, fine.
Elegant is the pretty word to me.
I've seen elegant titties before.
You know, I mean,
right.
the once in a while when I do dress up and my husband tells me like I look really nice or I look beautiful, which again I don't dress up very often. Like I appreciate that, so I don't know. Does that count as like prettiest?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That does, absolutely.
Because I feel like that's a really high like standard remark.
So what word?
Hey, Emma, what was the other two questions that we had? Did we skip some?
Yep.
We can go back to them if you want.
Okay. One is, do you have any New Year's resolutions?
No, I never do. Because
Yeah, I do actually.
Okay.
I know not. To.
Actually, I do actually. I'm going to start going back to the gym. I'm actually going to hold myself accountable on the show.
Oh.
Do I need to write on your calendar
Do
which
you
days
want to
you
like
need to go to the
verbally
gym?
abuse you if you don't like?
No, I'm going to hold myself accountable. Like I don't need anybody to like go with me. I'm not going to like, make sure I'm doing what I need to do or whatever, but I'm going to use this show as my platform to hold myself accountable.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I've seen people do that
Boy.
before.
Yeah. So that's my New Year's resolution.
I like it.
I'm going to go to more countries, and I am going to not go to the gym as much as possible.
It's fair.
But probably
Absolutely
some.
fair.
I probably should.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna see what 2023 brings.
Yeah.
I don't have. I mean, I have things. So
Many treasures.
Hopefully titties.
Wait, what?
Just throwing that. I was trying to work that back in.
Stop.
You made it sound like you're telling her
Like it's a good
she
thing.
needs to go get.
I know that's what I thought too,
Titties.
and I was like,
Well, I mean, if she wants, I suppose.
Anyway.
All right.
I meant for
thanks,
me.
Emma.
All right.
That's a New Year's resolution of mine.
It's for her to get the.
Me. How am I not making sense right now?
I don't know.
Me, Colin. I mean, if Kandee wants some, she go get her own.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Just you in general.
Yeah. I was
Okay.
still thinking about what I want.
Gotcha.
Selfish person that I am.
My
I need to
mind
back
was
off that
my mind was
selfishness.
I mean, Kandee go get her own.
my mind was
I'm good.
crossing
Thanks.
different paths and it didn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm just gonna see what 2023 brings.
Yeah.
All right.
Fair enough.
Can you name more than 10 U.S. presidents? Trey goes first.
I can. I think I can.
Okay.
I'm just gonna work backwards here first. Let's go. So we have Joe Biden. We have Donald Trump. We have. Hold on. I had to think of his first name. Barack Obama. Okay. And then you had George Bush. Then you had Bill Clinton and George W. Bush. And then you have, and then now I'm just going to go old school. Abe Lincoln. Abe Lincoln.
The ones you know in your lifetime.
George Washington. Benjamin Franklin.
You're out.
Wait, Ben Franklin's not?
No.
Why is he on the $100
You're
bill?
DQ'd. He's at 8. Go ahead, Kandee.
Can I not? I can't redeem myself? Like the minute I cancel out, I'm done?
I mean, you 100% didn't know
don't
that
get,
Ben
like, 3
Franklin wasn't a
strikes?
president, so I'm just saying no.
Okay, so I'll be 100% on history is not my area of expertise.
2 more.
So, okay, you're just gonna laugh at me, but I only can remember this from school. What
Teddy
is
Roosevelt.
the guy that was?
He was.
He was. Yeah, there you go.
I know he was.
The
Yeah, but she.
Dan Johnson. Lyndon.
Which one?
Lyndon.
okay.
Okay. That's 10.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say what was the peanut farmer guy?
Jimmy Carter.
Thank you. Yeah, him.
And you also
That's
He
the
was
only
in
one I
recent
first
history,
thought
so
of.
was Gerald Ford.
Richard
filling in.
Nixon.
Also Nixon.
Watergate. Mm-hmm. Can't forget it.
With a pen and a piece of paper and like
I did not know
10
Ben
minutes.
Franklin was not a president. I mean, that's my fault on that. I mean, I'll take it. But like,
so it was. He absolutely probably could have been, but by the time of the Second Continental Congress, he was an old man.
Yeah.
He was not young. Had he been a younger man, he honestly might have been.
So is he the only non-president chosen to be on money?
No, Alexander Hamilton was never a president.
And he is on the
$10 bill.
Hamilton's on the 10?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yep.
Do you have a $10 bill to look at?
No, I don't. I don't carry cash.
So, guys on bills, Washington, $1 bill. Jefferson's on the $2 bill, I think. They still make those.
Yeah, I actually have a couple of those.
5 is Lincoln, 10 is Hamilton, who's not a president. Jackson's the 20.
Andrew Jackson.
50 is Grant.
Stonewall.
I don't see very
Wrong.
many 50s or 100s.
Okay. I just took it, took the L. You're wrong. You're right.
Okay. Grant's the 50, and Franklin is 100, who is not
Ulysses.
a president. Yes. He's an Ohio guy.
He is.
Won the Civil War.
He did.
Did indeed. With a pen and a piece of paper in like 10 minutes, I honestly think I could name them all. I can't. I can't just off the top.
I thought you were saying Ulysses S. Grant won the Civil War with a pen and a piece of paper, and I was like, I'm pretty sure he had a gun.
No, I'm saying
There was a lot more involved.
I could name all the presidents, I think, but I would need a second. I can't do it off the top of my head.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
I can fill it in. I'd need to write them down though and make sure I was like going in the right order.
So my small farm town school, we didn't actually have to memorize the presidents. I know some schools are very particular about that.
We didn't.
We did.
That was just me being weird.
Well, it depends on who you had, I think.
I didn't have to memorize them.
We did not either.
So we talked
If we did, I did not pass.
We talked about most of the modern era up to JFK,
Good.
right?
Yeah.
Behind JFK was Eisenhower. Behind Eisenhower was Truman. Behind that was FDR. Behind FDR was...
Oh, and can't forget about John F. Kennedy.
This is where we said Kennedy.
Oh, we did?
I think so.
My bad.
We did now.
Man, I need to keep naming presidents like I need a hole in the head.
All right.
What else you got, Emma?
You want one of these?
Next one. How many pillows do you sleep with at night?
One, but there's a second one behind it.
I think 3.
I mean, it's technically 4, but one of them's like lumpy as hell. Like I can't put it behind my head.
I have 3, but one of them is like
just not
it's a
throwing it
wedge
away.
pillow.
Yeah.
So
When my husband's not at home, then I claim all the pillows.
I'm good.
so's my
So
wife.
Okay. If you were given $500 that you had to spend today, what would you do?
pay bills.
I buy $500 worth of books in the next 10 minutes.
I would buy $500 worth of coloring books. No, I'm kidding.
I don't need
If I had
anything.
$500 and I had to spend it today, what would I do with it?
Or go to a grocery store and buy
If I had
Freezer full of meat.
free dollars that I had no plans to do with whatsoever, I would give it to Kandee as her Christmas bonus.
Nice.
I would.
and then I would go pay
But
bills.
not Emma.
Huh?
But not Emma.
Yeah, I would do something for Emma, too.
Emma doesn't get a Christmas bonus?
Yeah.
It's awkward.
Rough.
No, she would.
Emma, I'll share and I'll take you.
Emma, can I interest you in working at a bank? We have money.
Last one. Are you good at giving gifts?
No.
Sorta, maybe.
I try.
I try
do,
too.
I try hard at it, but everybody tells me that I'm not good at it.
I go off of the if I heard you say something about it earlier in the year, I'm like, oh, write that down. And
Usually
then
somebody
I'm not
ends
good
up with
at
a book from me
Yeah, a book.
related to
book?
something that they've expressed interest in.
so my brother.
Emma would probably love books.
would love that.
Yeah, she likes books too.
My brother is a professional. I'm going to get you something that I can use kind of person. So, it doesn't matter, what. So, the one year for Christmas, I got an Egg McMuffin maker so he could eat Egg McMuffins.
I respect the game.
I think I'm.
Or, when my dad needed a new ladder, he bought my dad a ladder because he needed to use the ladder. That's what my brother does. Every year, it never fails.
I don't know. I don't really do anything like that. I don't know. I usually try to buy gifts that are experiences. I don't try to buy tangible gifts.
A book is an experience.
I wouldn't disagree with that, but I'm saying more like, hey, I got you a trip to go to a NASCAR, arena or whatever you call
That'd be
it,
pretty cool.
track, and
Listen,
drive
you could take
and
me to
drive and
NASCAR,
drive
I'll
it
go to
and drive a NASCAR.
And drive a NASCAR?
Yeah, or riding one, whatever,
Like
Drake,
Indy
what am I getting for Christmas, bro? I got you a book.
tickets to the Indy 500.
Like last year, like I got my in-laws last year, or it was last year, I think. I got them, so they got a trip to go up in a airplane, and actually, let's say like the pilot, at the time they're in midair, he like kind of goes, okay, it's your turn to take over. And he like sits back, and then like he lets you fly the plane for like 20 minutes by yourself. It's kind of insane.
My heart rate was
So I got them that,
panic.
and then they also had they also got to go to Sky Zone to do the skydiving inside, indoors. So like that's an experience,
Yeah, it's a hell of an experience.
Yeah.
I flew a plane this year.
You did.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
My
right.
heart rate would be like,
Oh, yeah.
Same. What else we got?
All right, you want to move into favorites?
Yeah.
Okay. 5 favorite vacation destinations.
Like name our top 5?
Yep.
of where we've been.
Or where you want to go.
Okay. I was going to say, Colin, why don't you take this away? You're the one that's been traveling.
Okay, fine.
Go for it, Kandee.
Nope, you
No?
can go first.
I'm not sure I really can because there are places that I like a lot and I'd be happy to talk about them, but like I want to just keep going new places.
Same. I kind of
Sure.
feel that. So, my life goal has always been to go to Africa. And this year, I actually completed that life goal.
Nice.
You're shitting me. Where'd you go?
I went to Uganda
Wow.
for 2 weeks. I went and I
Wow.
worked with
Yes, motherfucker.
the. we went.
God damn it.
We're just always edging towards like being a hate crime.
No, it's not.
This is a happy moment. Stop interrupting it.
Comedian Michael Blackson, he says it all the time.
Well, anyway,
It's just like, God damn
Uganda.
it. Yeah, that's where we're at.
so we went and worked with. There was 9 of us on our team. We went and worked with like 4 different churches. We actually was like with the people, getting to know the people. So like I experienced like the slums of like Uganda, Africa.
Yeah.
I can't even explain it. Like it was absolutely amazing experience. I will go back in a heartbeat.
You should come hike Kilimanjaro with me.
Deal. Let's go. And
I don't know where
so
that's at.
Big fucking mountain in Africa.
the other big life goal of mine was because my favorite animal is a giraffe. So I actually got to see.
You rode one?
I didn't know.
You
I
should
got
ride
to
one.
see a giraffe in the wild in the savannah. I'm not gonna lie, I
Like
legit
Georgia?
no the savannah terrain.
We're fucking morons. I don't know why anybody comes on this show.
I'm trying to have this sentimental moment.
That is super cool.
I heard they got a really
I
good
legit
zoo.
cried because I was so excited.
Really?
It was like, I mean, it was legit like my life experience all happening all at once, and it was
Yeah.
So
That's super cool.
Screw the top
It is.
5. I just can tell you the number 1. I mean, I've been to Spain, I've been to Costa Rica, I've been to Jamaica, like I've been other places.
Never been any of those places.
Yeah. I would
I've been to Gibraltar. That's really cool. Like,
I would
the
say-
rock.
Spain.
No,
my-
it's not. It's actually
It's a British protectorate still?
it is.
I thought.
No.
Okay. All right.
So when
any of that
I
means?
went,
It's still a British protectorate.
it is. So
Sure is.
I. So technically, on one trip, I got to go to 2 places at the same time.
It's like the Pillars of Hercules is
Okay.
what it's been called at one point. The mountains on the because the Mediterranean Sea is like a sea, and
I've
then it
swam in
opens
the
up.
Mediterranean.
It
Does
opens
this have
up.
anything?
I'm jealous.
Does this have anything to do with like Greek mythology?
No.
Well,
It's a
yes, it does.
Oh, okay.
but
Now I'm
used
intrigued.
They use the Gibraltar, like the rock. It literally is a rock. Like, and they use like it's a ton. There's a tunnel through, and they used it during the war to hide. Like it's like
the
their
entrance
camp.
to the Mediterranean opens up onto the Atlantic, but in an incredibly, relatively narrow place. The
9
Strait
miles.
of Gibraltar.
Okay.
There's 9 miles
Between the southern part of Spain, technically England, whatever, and
Gotcha.
this little piece that juts out in Africa, which is Morocco.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. there's 3 countries that like all like butt together, and there's and so like actually we were talking about like there's like not like
Is it Morocco?
I don't know, Google.
Algiers or something? I don't know.
No. So like people try to like swim across it to actually like try to get away and like, but not very many people make it across that 9-mile swim because in the middle,
maybe Michael Phelps.
It like no because it like literally like swirl like the current like swirls through because
like
it's
open
literally
ocean.
Yeah, but he's an Olympian.
But it literally
True.
like
I'm not
because
betting
there's
against
so
Michael
many
Phelps.
like the shore, it's like a golf basically. So
I don't
like
think
it
Tom
like
Brady
swirls down the
wouldn't bet
middle.
against Michael Phelps. Neither would Pete Rose. But
So yeah, I've been multiple places. I've been to the Grand Canyon. I've been to Vegas. I've been to Hoover Dam. I've been to all
That's
those cool
baller.
places.
We're gonna talk more about
Niagara
that.
Falls.
I haven't been to any of
Canada.
those places. But I'll say my top 5 though.
Okay.
My top 5 was I've always wanted to go to Rome.
Yep.
That's my number 1. My number 2 would be Italy for the food. Which wait, that's the same place, right?
No.
Well, okay. So Rome is a city in the country of
Italy. Yeah.
Right. So we'll just keep
yeah.
we'll just keep
I don't
Rome
know what
on
the
there.
right answer is there. Yes.
Yeah. You know, it is right.
Like-
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. So Rome would be number 1 for me. Number 2 for me would probably be Spain. Then
It's beautiful.
number 3, and the way I'd want to do Spain though would be a cruise. And then that's just the way I want to do it. I
That's
can
fine.
do it.
I can tell you
I can
it's
do
cooler
it.
to be in land, but
Yeah. No, I mean I want to be on land. I mean they'll stop there.
I mean,
Yeah,
Barcelona's on
but-
the water. It's supposed to be pretty.
Barcelona is beautiful.
Yeah.
We did a little biking tour on it.
Nice. Number 3, probably wouldn't do that. Number 3 for me would be I want to go to Vegas really bad. I haven't been to Vegas yet.
Yeah.
I've been to Vegas.
Number 4 for me would have to be we just talked about, or no, I talked about it with somebody else. Would be Switzerland. I want to go to Swiss.
You told me that.
Did I tell you that? We had to talk about that. And the other place I would like to visit, the last place I would like to visit would probably be, I would say Brazil.
Nice.
I'm probably.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I take that back. Not Brazil. We've talked about this one. And I'm probably going to switch it up to my number 1 and move the rest of them down. My number 1 place is the Maldives.
Solid. All right.
Yeah.
Which is not a part of Indonesia.
It's not. We did find that out. I found that out. You knew that
So
already.
I'm probably Greece, Italy. I'm probably Greece, Italy, probably Spain, Egypt, Bali.
Nice.
So on top of, I've already completed my life goal to go to Africa, but now my next life goal is to go to all 50 states. And I'm only like 20 in, so I've got a little ways to go. I'd like to go, well, not to Antarctica, but to the other rest of the continents.
I want to go to Antarctica. Why not Antarctica?
Yeah.
Because only like special people get to go to Antarctica, and I'm not that special.
I have some current events.
Wow,
too.
way to feel good about yourself.
Yeah. What do you got for us? We got some current events here.
I do. Yeah. All right. Brittany Griner is out. She's free in America.
Thank
Heard
God.
about this.
Good for her.
Yes.
God bless.
And then Joe
Yeah.
Exotic said that since she's out, he should probably get out of prison.
Yeah, it's a little 2 different prisons.
Yeah. think we got a little different situation here.
Yeah, just a little bit.
What we have here is a failure to communicate.
There was a lot of backlash though with the whole Brittany Griner thing and like the Marine that was over there, but the Marine's been over there.
It's been over there for like 4 years.
Yeah.
Did anybody know his name or like that he was over there at
No.
all or care or like bother the president before?
Not that I knew of anyway.
And me either. And so,
Yeah.
you know, or
What was the whole? I mean, let me get one thing straight. I'm all for the people that serve our country. Absolutely all for them. My uncle served the country for many years.
same. I don't think that's in question here.
Proud to be an
No,
American.
but no, I'm just clarifying. But what I'm saying is though is that and they said he did or no, he's in there for espionage, for spying on Russia.
That's what Russia's saying.
Yeah, we don't know. Is that true or I mean we don't know.
I don't know. The answer is I don't know.
Yeah.
And we might not ever know.
But
Maybe it is. Maybe
yeah.
it's not.
And Brittany Griner's family is saying they think that everybody should be freed. Well, no shit.
Yeah, no kidding.
Like, we don't disagree with that. The fact of the matter is,
Russia's
though,
terrible.
is that, yeah, and the fact of the matter is, though, is that there is, I mean, unfortunately, this is a political thing. This is
The segment of people that are unhappy about this,
government
I have
issue.
not very nice things to say about. You know,
The what? What'd you say?
the segment of people who are unhappy
Oh.
that this woman's been freed from a terrible place for a relatively minor crime. You know, she had a
crime.
weed vape pen.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and she got put in the fucking gulag.
Yeah.
Thank Jesus Christ she's home. I'll be praying for that this Christmas. I'm
Sure.
really happy she's
sure.
home.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, trust me, though, I wish we could get everybody home, too.
Well, no kidding, but we got somebody home, so
Yeah.
God bless.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, I don't like, though, the fact, though, that we had to give up a international, gun runner.
No, I'm not
For
wild
her.
about that either.
That kind of, I don't want to say it pissed me off, but it was just like, there wasn't anybody. They don't have a WNBA player over here in prison. Like,
No, because we don't lock people up for shit like that.
that's true. That's true. So,
And so, no, I'm not wild about that
Yeah.
either. But
They
like,
said that-
that,
they
that's
said-
what we got. That's what we got. Fair enough. You know, we'll take it.
I don't know about fair.
I don't know about fair enough either, but we get Americans home.
Sure.
Period.
Sure. But yeah, because the guy was they said that he actually he helped give over 1,000 weapons.
Merchant of Death guy.
Yeah, Merchant of Death guy gave over 1,000 weapons to a terrorist group that was
Making too much
that
noise
was
over there?
supposed to kill DEA agents, American DEA agents.
No, I'm not wild about that. I
Yeah.
want to be very clear.
Yeah.
I'm not. But we
Yeah.
get Americans home. Period. Is my
Yeah.
personal opinion.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what else you got?
This next one's sad. Twitch, the DJ for the Ellen Show,
I
passed
heard
away.
about this suicide, right?
That's what some claim.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
We don't. Nobody knows for
Died
sure.
by
Then.
suicide.
It just says he
This
passed
article
away.
says yes, but
Oh, okay.
I don't know how confirmed it is.
Yeah. That's the story anyway. He had a lovely wife, 4 kids.
Very sad.
Very sad. Yeah.
It's heartbreaking.
For the
And
holidays.
and a lot of people, I know a lot of the stuff around it is just like, you can't say, well, he had everything. Why would he do that? I mean, because you just don't know what people are dealing with internally. You
Well,
really
you don't know
don't.
what kind of pressure he was with everything with the show. I mean, there could have
Where
been
somebody's
a lot.
at mentally, you never know.
Says Allison tied the knot in December 2013 as the former leaves behind their 3 children: Wesley 14, Maddox 6, and
3.
Zaya 3.
That basically at 3, he has no idea. Like
No.
they don't know who their dad is at that age. I mean, you do, but not enough that you're gonna remember it in 10 years.
I don't know.
Besides all the stuff that they see
All right,
online.
that's pretty hard.
Yeah. Nurse is fired.
Yes, some nurses made a TikTok video kind of making fun of and criticizing maternity patients. They're on the birth floor.
How do you criticize maternity patients?
Yeah, I need a little more information.
Do we have said video?
Oh, you got the video?
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Okay.
Can we hear it?
Oh, so they're talking about how the dads are asking for paternity tests.
They're kind of mocking the patients,
Oh.
and how they act.
So it seems like it's so. And I'm not trying to sound disrespectful here or racist in this way, but it sounds like though that they're trying to basically mimic low income families through a TikTok.
I don't know,
Does that make sense to everybody?
I mean, I couldn't really hear it.
It sounded like they were.
All I heard was
it-
something
it-
about the weight of a baby.
So basically, they were pretending to be their patients, asking for things that they need, can you refill my water?
oh,
They
okay.
were imitating that.
I heard the paternity test though. A dad was asking for a paternity test outside of the door.
They went through several examples.
I'd want one too.
I would want one too. That
But yeah,
baby don't
they
look
got
like
fired.
me.
That was really big on TikTok.
No, I mean that's got to be like a privacy violation.
Oh yeah, have you seen the? There's a
Even if it's not, I'd fire somebody for
There-
me that did that.
there is
You don't want to. I mean, you
there is
mock
a
any moms.
there's a nurse practitioner
could be rude.
who's a very famous TikToker. Okay, and she does a lot of her videos in the ER. I'm sure it's probably on her downtime or whatever. She'd have been fired by now because she has over millions of followers. But Anyway, there's a guy who makes fun of her. You're gonna love this. And what happens is like she does these like dances in front of the camera or whatever. And there's this guy though. He took one of her videos. And what do you call it when you like
Duet.
You duet
Stitch,
it?
yeah.
Yeah. So like she's on one side and she's dancing or whatever, and then it like goes to him, and he's got a tag on his toe like he's dead, and he put the phone like in his mouth. It's like he's holding up the phone for her like while she's dancing.
Oh my god.
I thought that was pretty clever.
That's funny. That's pretty good.
In Florida, there was an iguana that caused a large-scale power outage
Fucking Florida.
across the state.
Iguana.
Why is the weird shit always happening there?
So
Because there's a lot of people.
iguanas can be pets,
not a
right?
place where shit's
Iguanas are the small ones.
They're pretty big.
No, iguanas are huge. Like, some of them get to be the size of this table.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like when I was in Costa Rica, like iguanas like giant. They were like the squirrels of Costa Rica.
But I thought, okay, maybe I'm thinking Komodo dragons.
You're thinking of
Those things
Are
are
little.
deadly.
So I was just
One of the most deadly.
I was just talking to, I was just listening to the Rogan podcast, and they were talking about Komodos on there.
They can run faster than you, swim faster than you, climb faster than you. Their bite isn't necessarily venomous, but there's enough bacteria in their mouth that like it will rot your arm away if they bite you and don't rip it off. But they'll probably rip it off because they can swallow chunks of you whole.
Yeah, they were showing videos of these Komodo
talk.
dragons swallowing baboons whole,
Yep.
just like choking them back. Just
Thank
baboons
God.
are big. Like,
Thank
they can
God
be
they're
big.
indigenous to
these
Indonesia.
Komodo dragons are huge, though. I mean, we're talking bigger than alligators.
Oh God, where's these at?
They'd be pretty big.
Not go
Indonesia.
there.
Yeah,
I'm not
Indonesia.
gonna go to Indonesia.
Look up a Komodo dragon.
They're at the zoo. I mean, they're incredibly fascinating. It's a K. It's got a K.
Oh my god.
Okay, you got
Oh
it.
yeah, I've seen these before.
Yeah,
Not
those
just-
things
yeah,
are
yeah.
vicious.
Absolute fucking murder machines.
Yeah. Look how close that guy is to one.
That guy's got some balls, I'll tell you right
Oh
now.
my gosh.
Said Steve Irwin.
Look, it's like eating a cow, like
And
a cat.
the third one up top.
Yeah.
No, maybe. I don't know. I missed the crocodile hunter.
Yeah, these things are massive though, and they are nasty.
No thanks.
They're nasty. So what else? Or what was the thing about the iguana though? It caused a
the
power
power
outage.
Yeah, it doesn't say how, but
Florida is fucked.
Said it was a large one, large scale. Mm-hmm. Oh, it was a
large-scale
large
power
power
Scale,
outage.
wow, yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
1,400 customers were affected by the
Caused by an
outage.
iguana at our 6th Avenue substation.
Did the
Wow.
Oh, okay, it did die. I was gonna ask, did the iguana get like zapped to death?
No, it's now a Komodo dragon after he got electrocuted.
Like, mankind gets bit by a radioactive
Yeah,
spider and
right.
becomes Spider-Man. Iguana gets zapped at a power station, becomes
Yeah.
Komodo Dragon.
Right.
Completely different creature.
so I guess Uber announced that they're gonna launch self-driving cars in Vegas.
So they already started doing this though. There was a company that started this in Arizona. I think we went over it one time in one of our shows.
Did you?
I think so. Yeah, they started out in Arizona, and they were also testing them in San Francisco for a little bit.
Bring it on.
Yeah,
I hate driving.
they were actually. It was actually very successful in the experiment of them trying it.
So does it like
Apparently Arizona is known. Scottsdale, Arizona is known for trying out a lot of new type of vehicle prototypes before they go worldwide. I didn't know that.
I'm all for it. Like, I am afraid of Skynet and like robots and stuff, but honestly, I hate driving. I hate it so much. If I had the choice, I would never drive again. And so,
Yeah.
like, if my car will start driving itself, fucking feel free. Bring it on.
so like how does it like drive? Like does it like have a like map
Magic.
that it follows, or
Yeah,
like
it's-
does it know where all the stop signs?
It does.
stoplights
Yeah,
are?
everything's robotic in it. Yeah.
It's like the Starship robots in Bowling Green.
Ooh.
The what? With
yeah.
the what?
They have robots in Bowling Green that
do.
deliver
Know
food.
this?
Yeah, it's a legit.
What?
thing.
No, because you didn't fucking tell us about it. Emma, come on.
She's telling you now. Just listen.
Look at these things. And they're all over your campus, right?
Yeah, they drive around.
How many of them have you seen in one place?
Like in a line, probably like 60.
60?
and it-
Yeah,
like,
I
delivers
posted it
food?
on our TikTok.
Holy cow.
Yeah, they deliver food. And they go like off campus too, like
Wow.
to the houses.
Do these things drive on the road with cars?
Yeah, they cross the road.
How
They
how many
cross
have you
it.
seen
So they
get hit by a
mainly
car?
stay on sidewalks?
Right.
How
What?
does it know to cross the road without getting ran over?
I was going to say,
They
have
have
you seen one get
cameras.
hit by a car?
I have online, like at another college.
Are they remote controlled or are they legit robots?
They're robots.
Can I just run up and open it and like steal somebody's food?
Nope, you have to unlock it with your phone. But they talk.
Can I knock
They
it
say,
over?
"Thank you."
She's super excited about that.
You
Like,
could definitely knock it over.
I'm just gonna.
how, like it's not that big.
No, they're
so-
pretty heavy.
Are they?
And then if they get stuck, you have to help them out, and then they thank you for that.
Ooh, will they deliver?
Do they
beer?
like beep at you telling you that they're stuck?
Oh, I'm sure they deliver beer.
No.
They don't deliver beer?
We only serve beer at one place, and you have to be ID'd, so.
Oh.
Thank God I didn't go to BG.
Yeah, but you could have went to all the other bars and bar hop and no one would question it.
Yeah, but imagine though going to BG, getting drunk, and then being like, I really don't want to travel anywhere to like go get food right now, and then you're just
Let's
like,
just
oh
call a
yeah,
robot.
there's robots.
You don't need a DD, you just ride a robot.
Yeah. Oh my God, that would be awesome.
So wait, is there a Prime one? Like an Amazon one?
How
No,
sturdy
I don't
are
know
these
what that
things?
is.
Could I like
Oh,
sit on top of
that'd be
one
cool.
and ride it?
You're not supposed to.
That's not what I
Oh
asked
my
you.
gosh, could you imagine just ordering food from a place that you're standing right next to, and you're like, I really need to go home, and then
Deliver
you
it-
just like
deliver it
hop
to
on
your
it
house.
and deliver it to your house. You're double dipping, man. You're double dipping.
It costs more for that delivery fee.
Wow.
Do you have to tip the robot?
There's a delivery fee, but it's not much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So next
cute.
time we all go to visit
April.
Emma,
April. We're going
I
to
know.
Bowling Green in April.
We're gonna order from
She doesn't believe us
random
still.
place.
We're gonna order
Do you
like
believe-
9 of
do
these.
you believe that we're coming?
gonna get
Not
so
really.
many.
So
No?
does it like
What's
actually
happening?
give you
Are we
like
not
you
allowed?
have to like put an address in and it like takes you to that address?
Yeah, you like drop a pin like where you're standing or where you want to meet it at.
Are we not allowed to come visit?
No, you can come visit.
Okay, we're
I'm
totally
super
gonna.
intrigued. I want to witness this.
Does
We're gonna
Lance
shoot a
Vetter
show.
still work at one of the bars up there?
The what?
A Wapak kid might run
Who?
one of their bars. Does Lance Vetter still work there? I haven't talked to him in a couple of years.
Don't ask me.
No
All
idea.
right. Okay, I don't know.
I want to go back to Ziggy Zuma's.
We're gonna order like 9 of those things. So
We're gonna get like
like we're
multiple-
each gonna order
Each.
2.
I'm going to go back to Ziggy Zuma's and order like 9 kamikaze shots. That's how we'll start.
and then crash in Emma's apartment.
I never
No.
drank it. No, we'll get a hotel. Or
Yeah,
something.
okay. I don't want to do that to her roommates.
Yeah,
Our roommates. Our roommates
Anyway.
will love that.
yeah, sure.
Who's up first?
Guys, we ordered 9 things from the fucking robots.
Let's get all the robots here all at once.
Everybody orders 2.
Everybody ordered 2.
Let's get them to race each other.
This restaurant and this restaurant are right next to
Robot
each other.
Wars.
I wonder how fast they'll get here. So wait. So where do they like house? Are they like they have their own like?
No one knows.
Yeah.
No one
like-
knows.
They don't have like a garage.
I was like, where do they come from? The restaurant doesn't own them, right? They just go to the restaurant. Where do they come from? No one knows.
What do you, is that,
You've never
is that like
watched
a, is
them,
that
like,
like
go
a
back
joke
to their,
thing,
like,
or like
home?
everybody's like, no one knows?
No, like where do they sleep?
Bro. All right, we are following these robots all night.
I don't care if it takes us all night.
I work
We're gonna
there and
follow
I do
these
not
fucking
know.
robots.
So there's like.
Wait,
there's
the
no
school,
home
the
base.
school deploys them?
Yeah, like we have a contract with Starship. BG Dining does.
Oh, okay.
And I do the
thought you meant
marketing
like
for BG Dining.
right.
Okay, so-
I thought you meant like it was like other places can utilize these robots
Only BG.
as
Like
like
restaurants.
delivery. Like yeah, like
It's meal plan stuff. It's the college.
Right. It's the school's food.
So it's not
Gotcha.
Chipotle. You don't send it to
No.
Chipotle and get. It's the okay.
okay, that makes more sense.
But
now.
you still don't know where they live.
no.
We will find out.
We are going to need you to order like 9 of these things
We're about
for
to
us.
stalk these little like
I'm
robots.
I'm,
to
I'm
give us.
wearing all black that night.
How fast do they move?
Can
Do
I
they move faster than me?
They're fast.
Are they shit?
They look like go like.
I was
Sorry.
like,
do you guys
gonna-
have do you guys have electric scooters out at BG?
We're going to have to
yeah,
ride
a
Yeah,
one.
they
couple.
do.
Oh,
okay.
no. I'm going to ride the thing. Then I can't-
I will tail it in the scooter.
I'll be on top of it riding it. Okay. Like the giraffe I want to ride.
When it flips over, you can
break
hop on
it
my
back.
hop on the back of my scooter.
Super. I actually rode one of the scooter
Go
things
home,
for the first time
robot.
in Indianapolis, and I was super terrified. 'Cause I didn't know.
I've never been on one.
It was the first. After my marathon, my friend that was with me, she's like, "It's fine, just get on." And I was like,
Just hop on the scooter.
I already can't control my legs right now because like they're sore from running 26.2 miles. And then she's like, "It's fine," and I'm just like, "Okay."
They came to Ohio State literally the semester after I graduated, and I'm really happy to have missed them.
What, the robots?
The scooters.
Oh, got
Oh,
it.
the robots
After
have
I got
freaked me the
used
fuck
to
out.
it.
I'd have been losing my shit.
After I got used to it, it was fine. but
Wasn't
I
it
was
just on
skeptical at first.
the last show? Isn't San Francisco deploying deadly robots?
I'm pretty sure they backed out of that because of I'm pretty
Our
sure
show?
in more recent news. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
They found out about you.
Making the world a better place. No, I think that they actually are not because everyone reacted like we did.
Oh, okay. Good. Good. What else you got, Emma?
All right, so there's a rumor that the Good Morning America hosts, Amy Robach and TJ Holmes, are having an affair.
Oh, yeah. I
each
heard
other.
about this. Well, they went public with it.
They
I don't
deleted
know
their
any of these
Instagram.
people.
Yeah, he basically went public with it on the air. Like it was basically
Hold on. It says they both ended their marriages.
After they found out the photo from July
okay.
30th.
Well, okay.
But yeah, they were on the air though, and he basically insinuated to an affair happening.
That's messy.
I mean,
Oh,
if
well.
they both ended their marriages,
Yeah.
Yeah, but if they weren't married yet when said affair happened, because it said they ended their marriages in August, but they shared a photo on July 30th. So last time I checked,
Both
July
couples
30th was
married.
before August. I mean, a day,
True.
but it was still beforehand. So they weren't official yet.
No, yeah, the title's not wrong. There was an affair.
Yeah.
All right.
whatever. Fucking Florida.
Speaking of Florida,
Oh my god! All right, like, can we sell Florida back to Spain? Does anybody care? Is anybody gonna fight me on that?
The
You know what?
snowbirds, the people who go to Florida.
You know,
Fuck 'em.
the couple times though that I've been to Florida, I would say Florida needs to go back to Cuba.
Cuba never owned it.
No, but what I'm saying is that Cuba kind of runs shit in Florida.
and southern.
The restaurants are amazing. I mean, it's all Cuban food. I mean, it's Cuban lifestyle, the Latin lifestyle there. It really
Okay.
is.
Southern.
Fine.
Southern.
Anybody, literally anybody. But Spain owned it at one time. Let's give it back.
We had a great time in Miami, though. Miami's fun.
so a Florida woman sues Kraft Foods, like Kraft Mac and Cheese, for $5 million for misleading directions on their Velveeta mac and cheese.
I really should have read the instructions better.
What'd she think?
It'll be ready in 3.5 minutes.
She alleges that it takes longer to make the food because you have to take off the lid, add the water, add the sauce, and stir. Fuck Florida. Oh my God. Hey, you know what? No, you know what? Honestly, this lady is head and shoulders above most of the rest of Florida because she knows how to read.
She knows how to read. Apparently, she knows how to sue.
Yep.
I'm about to read all these labels now.
What else we got, Emma?
Pete Davidson and Eli Manning created a joint Instagram account. I don't even know.
For what?
Yeah, why? It appears the unlikely pair launched the account Pete Eli 10 on Wednesday. Hello, Instagram. I've decided to come back, but only with the GOAT, 29-year-old Davidson said in their first post below before showing Eli as he lies next to him.
What's up? Your bed is so comfortable.
Manning 41 responded.
So, very random.
So he didn't
Are
have
they
an
just like
Instagram?
best friends? Is that what's happening? Are they marketing something? Or
No, I think it's just that I don't think he had an Instagram.
I think he deleted it.
He deleted it, so
Yeah.
then he came back with this one, and he's probably just having fun. Mm-hmm. That's what I would assume.
Yeah.
in bed with Eli Manning?
Big spoon or little spoon?
That's
So, yeah.
hilarious.
That's pretty funny.
He's a funny guy.
Yeah.
I do like Pete Davidson.
Ready?
All right, what else you got for us, Emma?
All right, so Treg, you told me about this a little bit today. Netflix is going to have a new series called Kaleidoscope.
Yeah,
But-
this looks crazy.
Heist
Yeah.
series.
Heist series, yes.
It's a what?
a heist series.
Oh, so it's about like them
We're
stealing
gonna
money
fucking
out of a
steal-
vault.
I don't even know what we're stealing, but we're stealing something.
Well, this
All
one's,
this stuff.
this is
I'm in for
interesting
those.
because it's 8 episodes, but you can watch them in whatever order you want, and however you watch them will like depict or change your understanding of the plot.
So it changes like
isn't
the
that
whole.
just any TV show though? If you watch any TV show in no particular order, won't that like change your perception of it?
No, I don't think so. I mean, what I feel like is this may not. I'm guessing then at the end is not the end,
Right.
right?
I
I
don't
feel
know.
like each episode
It's going to
could
be different.
Which is
There's no, like, storyline, right?
Hence the name Kaleidoscope. There's a lot of different things that can happen.
And it never ends.
Colors.
Colors.
It goes around and around, I think so.
Geometric.
So basically what's happening is after
Geometry.
January 1st, when it comes
Loud
out,
noises.
we all watch all 8 of these episodes.
Yes.
I'm in.
And we all pick a random start number.
Yeah.
Each episode will be named after a different color.
You think so?
Color.
Oh, it just
I'm
said
reading.
that?
Say
I'm
that,
reading.
yeah.
Colors.
Nice.
So, and then after we watch all 8 episodes, we come back and be like, so this is what I watched.
Every viewer
And it's
will
gonna
end
be
on
different.
white. Every viewer watches the same end.
Okay.
So if I start with number 8, because
Color yellow.
orange is my favorite color.
Okay. Well, it says colors. It says
I know.
colors.
Okay,
So,
well, I want to start with episode orange.
I'll start on red.
blue.
Deal. And then we all come back
What are you starting on,
after
Emma?
8.
Bet.
What's left? Green?
Yeah.
Buddy Delph,
Yeah.
what's your favorite color?
What? It's like none of like the basic primary colors.
Magenta.
Dude, blue has got to be in there.
It starts with salmon. Mac and cheese yellow. Sky blue.
So we all know we're entering the world of AI,
Oh,
chatbots, artificial intelligence.
More
We're all
robots.
gonna die so much.
So
like the robots on the campus.
Just straight up. Colin over here, we're all dead. We're all fucking dead.
We're all gonna die.
well, education websites are implementing software to prep for this, for like anti-cheating scanners. So that
Anti-cheating.
You just get an AI bot to take your like econ class.
that's
for
what they're
you.
worried about.
That's great.
What?
Listen, I already Googled the answers to a lot of my questions.
I mean, me too.
and most of the time,
And I was a tutor for the department.
they're already there.
So wait a second. They're worried about a bot taking the class for somebody?
No, they're worried about students like asking these chatbots what's the answer, because it's going to give them an answer every time.
Yeah, but how would they do that if they're in the class?
How's it different than Google though?
That's what I'm thinking. Hold on, what is this sentence? Okay, hold on.
Sorry, I'm not trying to
rips
ask
off
you,
other
Emma, like you know the answer. Like,
So
It riffs off user questions and then hones its answers based off a large corpus of internet content.
It knows the metaphorical significance of Boo Radley and To Kill a Mockingbird. It can opine with relative clarity on merits of autobiography as a literary form. In relation to Richard Wright's Black Boy, it can wax on about morality in Shakespeare's final play, The Tempest. I mean, who can't? But, you know.
So it's basically not going to give you the exact answer, just going to go off the information given.
Chat GPT can do their homework
I
for
think, so like, if you Google, like, what is this metaphor, it might not come up right away, but AI can kind of like scan all this and understand it for you. So teachers are worried about this. Like, the
Chat
students aren't going to
GPT.
think anymore.
Well, you're our college student. Why don't you go to college this next semester and use Chat GPT?
so they're worried about students not being able to think for themselves.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yep.
I've been doing that since I was in like elementary school.
I mean, okay,
Pretty much everything I say out loud or write
Seems like
down
a lot
is
of work.
plagiarism of somebody.
it seems like a lot of work, though. Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, why go through all of that?
Well, I guess like the AI
cheat.
answers are all set up in like the same sentence format, so it's going to be easy to scan through.
See it, yeah.
Right. But
So
yeah.
basically, I can't copy and paste my question into Google or this chat box, and it's going to already know the answer.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks getting my master's degree in that.
What do we got here?
all
Leave me
right.
the fuck alone.
Do you know the Patriots star Matthew?
Judon, yeah, he's
Yes.
amazing. He's probably one of the best linebackers in the league right now.
So he got
Extra.
a message saying he has to take a drug test, and then he tweeted it out.
Performing enhancing substance tests. Yeah.
Yes.
So
Please leave me the fuck alone.
it's no way this is random. I take melatonin to sleep sometimes. The rest is just vibes. Wait, what did it? So what did
That's
it?
pretty great.
I mean, I guess why did he tweet it out though? Like, what was the reasoning?
I don't know. I think to prove a point to make that
Just
argument.
pissed.
That he's
Yeah.
not random.
Just want somebody to leave me the
Scroll
fuck
up a little
alone.
bit there. I'm going to read that real quick. So after 27-13 Monday night win over the air. Oh, he looked like a beast. He was killing it.
That
Dude,
guy?
look at-
That's not that guy.
look at
Okay, he
Myles
might
Garrett.
be doing steroids. Yeah.
He's not though. Miles Garrett's all natural, man. He's
All right.
he's a beast. He's a beast. So what do you say though? Former Pro Bowler registered 4 tackles, 2 QB pressures, 1.5 sacks. Judon was apparently selected for a random drug test the next day. Yeah.
Yep.
Which then they do that though. They really do. I mean, the NFL's not stupid. Like
You have to submit to random drug testing, though, right?
When I
You
was
have
in
to,
college,
yes.
I had
Yeah.
to do random drug
Yeah.
tests.
My bank,
scroll down there.
too.
What is that picture of Myles Garrett for the Cleveland Browns, dude? He's so huge.
This was last season, yeah. But
God, he's a monster. You know, he's 6'5", 6'6", I think. Oh yeah. Yeah. So normally Myles Garrett actually wears quarter sleeves. So he usually wears white sleeves down to his elbows, right? Every game. Last year he went sleeveless. The very next morning he got random drug tested.
yeah.
But he's a monster.
But you know, though, so
He's a monster. It's just what it is. What it is.
we always joked too because we get like random drug tests and stuff. But in my 4 years of being a college athlete, I got tested like 3 or 4 times, like personally, because not that anyone on our team did anything.
Did you hit home runs?
No.
Smacking homers.
But it was more the fact that I was the good kid. Is that the exact reason that I got purposely, accidentally, randomly drug tested?
Oh, so you think they were trying to be safe by testing you?
Maybe. But there was other people too, because when you look at like the football team and the baseball team and like all the
So
other
they have to turn in a certain amount of like quota
Yes.
of drug tests, basically. These
Right.
colleges do. So basically, you're saying that some colleges could go after all the safe kids just to get away from not testing the people who they really think is actually doing
Could
it.
it happen?
Oh, absolutely, it could happen. I'm sure it does happen.
But to me, being one that got drug tested
Yeah.
multiple times, I mean, there was 30 people on my team. Like,
Yeah, it
I
happens.
got multiple times. Actually, the one time I actually was in my coach's office and I was like, I'm gonna like getting ready for practice.
Yeah.
And right before practice, I was like, I'm gonna go to the locker room, change my clothes, like go to the
Yeah.
bathroom, change my clothes. She's like, you should probably not go to the bathroom just yet. Like, I was like,
When I worked at ODOT, we would get
and she's like,
yeah.
just go change your clothes. And I was like,
Yeah, when I worked for the Ohio Department of Transportation, we would get random drug tests, and I felt bad. And being a union rep out there, I felt like I had to do something. So I actually did like ask. I reported it and I asked why there was a guy who had multiple offenses that were not drug related, but like things that happened to him during work. Yes, they were his fault, and yes, they were mistakes, but I mean, it was things that can happen to anybody, really, right? But he had multiple things that happened to him, and the guy was on probation. And for some reason, and nobody knows why, every time the random drug test hit, this dude got tested. And I was just like, that's fucked up. Like, what? Like, are you trying to get rid of this guy? Like, and I'm not saying he was on drugs, and I know he wasn't because he's a huge Christian guy. Like, it's just his demeanor, the way he is, he just doesn't. I mean, I know him. He doesn't do drugs. But, like, I'm just like...
Well, he apparently passed a bunch of drug tests.
Oh, yeah, he passed a bunch of them. But I'm just
Yeah.
like, why are you hitting on this guy, though?
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, some of the stuff like that, yeah.
Right.
sometimes I felt like I got targeted, even though I knew it was fine. But
Yeah. Which is fine. But what else you got, Emma?
So, Treg, you know more about this one than I do.
Oh, this is fucking crazy. Did you hear about the monks that got busted with meth?
No, I want to go to Thailand, though.
So, yeah, every monk in Thai temple defrocked after testing positive for meth. They actually found a shitload of meth in this monastery.
The Buddhists are random drug testing.
No, well, they found it. I mean, they found it in there, but yeah, like just a bunch of holy men just just doing meth, man. Doing meth in the monastery.
I mean,
I feel like that's
And that-
very against what they're meant to. That goes against everything
I
they
don't know.
believe
That
in.
could be a religious experience.
I don't know. It's
I don't know. I got nothing. That's pretty fucked up.
I think it's crazy though
is
that you had.
crazy.
How many, did it say how many monks there were?
4.
4, including an abbot.
Okay.
Yeah, I was expecting like 20, but
Yeah.
4, I guess, is fine.
So a bunch of just monks though, just getting high and on meth
Playing with monkeys, and
or each other. Meth makes you horny, doesn't it?
there are a bunch of monkeys in Thailand. Some of which like steal cameras and stuff.
Oh yeah. Seen that stuff.
It's not kidding. I was like playing with monkeys. I don't know what else you do, and if you're high on meth, like
With all dudes in a monastery.
So
Okay,
this is the last.
that was
Anyway,
not where I was going, Craig. Not what I was saying.
What else you got, Emma?
Last one
Man, like
is
throwing grapes at monkeys, dude. Jesus.
a 90-year-old woman just received her college degree in Illinois.
That's awesome.
I'm proud
Yeah.
of her.
She had most of her degree done, but never finished it, and she just finished it.
Yeah, barely made it.
Well,
Good for her.
1951.
And attended 3.5 years before dropping out to get married and start a family.
How did she get her transfer credits? I couldn't even get mine from Wapak.
Well, she
I
did go back to
need-
school in 2019.
She gave them
Yeah,
all.
okay. She might not have. That's a good point.
They might have just started all of them.
She won them over by giving them Werther's candies.
Handing out hard candy like old people do. Like,
Handing out old caramel candies.
I'm proud of her.
me too. Good
That's
for her.
super cool.
I would give up at 90 on
Yeah,
schoolwork.
well, I'll tell you what. Like, my end of life goal is not going to be to go back to school. Like,
But that might have been that cool.
and which is cool. It is very cool. Good for her.
Yeah, that's awesome. Cool deal. That was a good show. It was a good show.
Way to go,
Emma,
13.
thanks for producing the show today. We missed you out
Having me
here.
back.
Yeah. Absolutely. Kandee, thanks for joining us.
I didn't have a choice. I'm just kidding.
She's
Kind
here
of.
against your will.
Basically,
Guns under the table.
it was voluntold. This is what you're doing tonight. You have no choice.
So, no, it was
In your elf outfit.
in your elf outfit.
Well, you're great. You're a great addition to their company. You're a great person. Just
and
in
you
general.
promoted state and local today.
Yeah.
That's always good.
I'm going to put that on our front door.
That's right. On their front door?
No. Our door.
Please shop at State and Local.
Yeah, shop at state and local.
Cool stuff there.
A lot of good stuff coming up next year for 2023. We got our shows are booked for the next couple weeks here too.
Oh yeah, this isn't the last show of the year.
No, we got a couple.
You're not done with us yet, motherfuckers.
Here.
2022 is still going strong. But we do have a lot of good shows planned coming up next week. Maybe 2 shows. We'll see. Maybe 1 show.
Yeah.
We don't know yet. Seeing how that all works out, we might have something planned special for you guys. But Kandee, thanks for coming on the show. Appreciate you. You know I appreciate
Anytime.
you.
Congratulations on your win tonight.
Yeah. Emma, thanks for producing the show today. Thanks for
you.
being
Shopping.
an MC for the day for us again. We're going to miss you when you take off again on us next
know
week.
it. Yeah.
We'll have fun tomorrow, though.
Were you
We got
here
a fun
just
day
for this?
tomorrow. So
You back out right away?
Yep, right after this, I'm going.
Got it. All right, I get it. Well, hey, yeah.
All right. Hey, with that being said, Social Guys are going out here.
Going out.
Colin motherfucking Jarvis, Trig Reigns.
Motherfucking rain.
Social Guys, you can always find
Making
us
it rain.
on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and YouTube, wherever you get your podcasts at. Social Guys, out. Later.